Over my many years of playing this game called Yu-Gi-Oh, I found out that one of the hardest decks to make was a synchro deck. Now, the main deck is pretty easy to build. However you want to build it, that's really up to you. But the thing that I have struggled with was the extra deck. Because in this game, you only have a set number of cards you can put in the extra deck, which is 15. And that's always been a problem. Uh, One of the builds I made in the past was based around the starter deck we got a few years back, um, called the Synchro deck. Wait, I don't remember the name. But the problem I've had as I built this deck was trying to find which cards to put in the deck and which cards I would be able to use and all that. I recently took out Quasar. Now, no, don't get mad at me or anything like that. But as I was doing a test run of the deck, I found out that I could pull off Quasar, and I got mad because I realized that I took this card out of my deck. The only problem is with with the deck that I have, there isn't much I can take out or anything that I'm willing to take out to put Quasar in there. How the deck is built for me is that it's based on being able to summon both Shooting Star Dragon and all the Red Dragon Archfiend cards, except for like Scarlight and all that. And it's kind of frustrating because I have such a limit to how many cards I can put in the extra deck. It really limits me on what I can do for the deck. And so the extra deck that I have now involves the two cards that I showed you. One TG Magician. And then some more of the Red Dragon Archfiend cards. There's this, that, some Stardust Dragon cards, Formula, then there's Drill Synchron, then there's Old Hastar, then this thing, and the original Red Dragon Archfiend. And that's my extra deck. And again, the problem that I've always had was with how many cards I can put in the deck without exceeding the max number. The other cards that I wanted to put in the deck involve Stardust Warrior, Moonlight, Jet Warrior, and this card that looks pretty cool and has pretty cool ability. What is it called? Stardust Charge Warrior. Now notice that I have a lot of Stardust cards in this that I want to put in this extra deck, and this deck, in the main deck, there's a lot of support for Stardust. But anyway, beside the point, I always wanted the people in Konami to make this rule where you have the ability to put more than 15 cards in the deck. I know that's not exactly not something that should be done, because I can imagine like decks out there who will go into the extra deck a lot and they would probably abuse that to no end. But for synchro decks, pure synchro decks, I feel like it's mandatory to have, or at least people with extra deck for decks like mine should have the ability to have more cards in their deck, in their extra deck. Just because there's so much you can do and so much you can put in there that it kind of feels unfair that that you can't have all the cards you want. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below, and talk to you later.